Alrighty, everyone. I'm back again with another battle replay. This one actually came through the email that I have set up in the description. Our good old Uchiha Madara, the second best Uchiha. Itachi's the best. Did bring that over to us. So 3v3 on Joe's favorite map, Bertigala. Let's get into the army comps and get started. First up, we have here Galatia, brought to us by the Roman god of war himself, Mars. He's got himself a noble horse general, 1 fixed ballista, 1 Celtic slinger, 3 mercenary Syrian archers, 7 Galatian legionnaires, 5 Galatian swords, and 1 dangerous levy freeman. Next up, next to him, we have another group of warriors, the Zulu, bringing us RDI. They've got themselves 6 noble hoplites, 3 slave slingers, 5 Illyrian marines, 1 mercenary axe warrior, and 4 mercenary Celtic warriors. The final one is something I hope no one gets, which is lice. They have brought us Averni here. We have an Oathsworn general, 3 Gallic hunters, 6 Celtic warriors, 2 chosen spearmen, 6 chosen swordsmen, and 1 spear warrior. On the defender side, we have on this 3v3, we'll start with, let's go with Pontus, which is Haler with, instead of an E, it's a 3, with the Pontic Royal Cavalry General, 3 Eastern Slingers, 1 Pontic Peltist, 4 mercenary Celtic warriors, 1 mercenary Naked Sword, 6 Pontic Swords, and 4 Theraeos Spears. We have Pergamon up next, brought to us by, it was B with a lot of E's, then an X at the end, so Beaks. 8 Agema Spears, including his general, 7 Galatian Swords, and 4 Slingers. Really simple army there. No cavalry, sadly. I like their Pergamese noble cavalry, to be honest. But our final army is Geti, brought to us, as I said, by the second best Uchiha, Uchiha Madara. He has a noble spear general, 4 Dacian heavy bowmen, 7 Falxmen, 3 mercenary axemen, 3 noble swords, and 1 hero, the spears. That's right. Nothing's going to stop that. Look at those stats right there. Yeah, that is the army comps out of the way. Let's get this battle started and see how it goes, because there's a lot of Falxes and a lot of Theraeos on this fight. And it makes me curious, that's for sure. Alrighty, getting this battle started here.
What a pity that their wits are so completely lacking. If they had any understanding of our might, they would run back to their hovels. Make ready.
They have some good beards and mustaches, but they lack wit. Okay there, buddy. Ooh. Looks like they're starting off. This is actually what I go for, is this corner piece of wall. Looks like they're hitting a little farther right, but, it's just how that corner works. Try to get the opening here, puts a little bit of pressure from the enemies as you push onto here. Sorry, like that. You can also push in like this, especially with a corner piece, to help make it a bit difficult for the enemies to hold and provide another access point. On 3v3s, I do like it because you'd get 1 to 2 armies attacking kind of like this. And then the final army kind of plugging into the gap. Maybe even rotating a little few of their forces this way to help continue to create that breachhead. Which Galatia looks like they might do. They might be able to rotate around once they've broken down that wall. You need to know their position there, where I like to position my boys, is right here. So I can get the shots onto both here and here to make it even more of a hole. But looks like we got some... Ooh, nice hit all against those Celtics. See how many end up dropping. Okay, another good hit. It's 2 good hits. Damn, these poor Celtics. They're getting ripped apart. 145, 148. There's the Gallic Hunters. And Celtic Warriors, or Mercenary Celtic Warriors facing Celtic Warriors. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Looks like we're having a little bit of a sally out. Pontic Royal Cavalry joining in. Ooh. Nice shots. Tearing right through. Really good shots, actually. Pontus here. Galore. Oh. Killing it. And it looks like these guys are on auto fire, too. Yep, cavalry rotating around. That's exactly what you want. Doesn't look like there's anyone there. I mean, you can get into those archers easy. He hasn't put an attack order on it yet. He should. There he goes. Let's see here what we've got. Not the best charge. I think they hit because of the tree. They're at least getting 1 unit. They're going to continue moving. Yeah, they're going to continue moving. Try to hit this next one. Another hit. Ah, Galatian General sneaking out. So he's been hiding along this corner. He's going to force that noble horse away, however. That Gallic Hunter might come back. 60 men left. They'll come back. They are running back this way, which is not good for them. RDI coming out with all those Illyrian noble hoplites. And we got here some fighting on the wall. Mercenary Celtics facing off against these Celtic warriors. Oh, they're getting attacked in rear penalty because they were being hit by the enemies outside. That's not good. More Celtics flowing over. A lot of Celtics. Holy cow. Yep, that's what I would have done with the Celtic warrior. Yep, hitting into this routing unit. Putting a good number on them. They're now under 30 men. Probably after that last... Yep. And shattered. They are also under 30 with 29. Alright, we have some axes moving around to counter them. Looks like Falxes is just continuing to flow in and out. Nice hit into the side. I mean, that just literally put them at 70 kills. Oh my, they're at 80. They're at 80 kills immediately. 90, there we go. Now they've lost their charge bonus. Nakeds replacing in. There you go. That's how you treat those nakeds. Yep, Axis replacing those Falxes now that they're starting to lose. 98 kills, though, off a charge. Those Nakeds also getting in. 30 here. They're getting volleyed down now. Remember, Falxes are like 300 gold units. I mean, to be fair, they're fighting more 300 gold units, but... Those mercenary axes... Oh my god, those mercenary axes are going in behind them. Let's go. Naked's pulling out. We're getting Celtics back in. Honestly, what that unit's fairly dead. What I would do is reposition those Galatians like that. Or, sorry. Like this. And then continue to charge with the Falxes or even fire with the Thoreos into them. But it looks like we're getting another Falx charge in. Now that they're being hit in the back. Oh my gosh. Holy. Yep. That's what you want kills-wise for these guys. Come on, 140. Naked's coming in, yep. And those guys are crushed out. 148. Oh. That's just not even fair. And, is the unit going to successfully get on? Yeah, they are safe. Chosen Spearmen here. We also have the Chosen Swordsman here. A lot tougher foes for the Falxmen to face. But over here we do have the breach opened. See what I mean? I would have taken this corner one as well. Get it a little bigger. This is actually the bigger hole out of the two. But we have nobles coming in. They're doing their job. Slingers firing into the side. Very close range. I do not like this. Because that's why, right there. Oh, they've lost so many. But Noble Hoplites leading the way. That's going to be very, very brutal here. Yep, it looks like they're going to break through the Falx. Still got 110 kills on that Falxman. How's this one looking? 0 kills so far. We're coming in this one at 162. Actually, how's that axe been? 37 kills. Okay. Yeah, that mercenary axe is now going to be fighting here. Those Celtics running right in. Oh yeah, it looks like they tried to recharge the axes to try to cause some more damage. Didn't really help. More Galatian swords leading around. No, not the Levy Freemen. They had the flanking charge and they're getting stopped. No. That's right, the Levy Freemen are winning. Heroes of our time. You know, that spear's still holding out. It's got 10 kills. Looks like they're playing a similar game with the wrapping around here. Those Falxmen, come on, get to 170. Naked's coming in now. Nice rotation on these guys, to be perfectly honest. These Chosens here are getting just torn down. 170 now. Nice, popping a battle rhythm to keep them going. But a full unit of Chosen Swordsmen managing to hide. I don't know where their model is. Oh, it's that one. That's their model. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because now those mercenary nakeds are not going to have a charge and be targeted on the side, and those guys are going to come over here. That actually might break that side for a bit. Might actually do a ton of damage.
Withdraw!
Yeah, those mercenary nakeds trying to get out. Over here, continuous fire coming on in. Those Galatians dropping out. Yep, this is what I was saying. Galatia now taking a delayed approach, widening this front now that they've concentrated. While RDI continues to push in here and hold. I mean, that's what they do. Marines, though. There. Noble Hoplites here at 69 kills. Nice. But yeah, they'll continue to flow around, try to widen the defenses out. Especially despite all that fire, they're still going strong. I mean, it's slingers. Daisy and heavy bows can do well. Those slingers are at 54. Those Celtics are about to go. But ooh, Celtics down here. And some. That number's starting to drop. It looks like that archer is here. The last remaining Gallic hunter. Getting his revenge. Like how there's Celtic warriors back here and he's using most of his Chosens already. But yeah, that should help against those Celtics. They're going to start losing. Nice job to try to isolate the enemies that are up here already. By Pontus. Pontus has been doing very well with managing both inside and outside. Keeping the enemy on their toes, keeping them going. And Galatia, similarly on their side, is doing a great job of putting some pressure on the flank. Drawing forces away. Arverni's just got a tough stick in his fight right here. And then Gaety's been doing a great job on his position as almost like a support army. Oh, those slingers. One thing I will say, are they out of ammo? They are out of ammo. Possibly. Looks like they're out of ammo. 74 kills with slingers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Falx is getting on in against those Legionnaires, trying to do what they can to help. Doing a good number of damage. Yeah, 9 kills, but a lot of armor damage. The worry that I have is Gaety has a lot of Falxes. And Pergamon, despite all of his Agimas, has a very limited in the way of mid to high tier infantry. You know what? Some of these nobles are dropping pretty fast under just continuous fire. I mean, he's got a good number left. These Galatian swords doing what they can. I just think at the moment, if I would have to give any criticism, would be the Pergamon army. I don't like it. I think it's got too many Agimas, in my opinion. But I also know that I tend to favor javelins a lot less than a lot of players. I prefer mobility like cavalry. Which, if you ever see me play, you know that. Unless I'm fucking around with a meme build. But Angles of Fire are doing very well for them. Those Slingers doing pretty well. I mean, they're not going to get crazy numbers of kills. Slingers aren't the best at that against heavily armored foes. But I worry here is where it's going to be. I think if they break through in this spot, the defenders are in a lot of trouble. Which, from what I'm looking at, it is actually possible for them to break through. It's whether the defenders can actually manage to hold. And Averni also depends on how much... I don't think Averni should have gone anywhere over here. I think he should have been continually making attacks over here like this. I mean, this is just disrupting the defenders immensely. I mean, it's keeping 1, 2, 3, 4 units back. Though, they are walking away with a lot of kills for this, I should say. And, well, this is about to go. Bye-bye. Looks like they're trying to say they're out, but I can't imagine they're out with only 76. But whether or not they're out, that's a good unit to kill, just in case. Because it is a stock-based unit. You can use that for some tricky stuff. Pontus getting themselves out of there. Yep, here it is. Celtics going in. I think they should have brought these Celtics in with the Chosen. Would have put a real final push, especially when they go to break through here. Because what the defenders can do, or the attackers can do, is kind of rotate this way. They're kind of doing it with that Chosen Spearman, but I think they should have been over here. Let's see how many times I'll say that. It's just sticking out to me at the moment. I think they've done good job overall. Let's see here. RDI is starting to go down. How many? Those Marines have 135 kills. Nice. He brought 5 Marines. That's a little high, in my opinion. But I know so. But you know what? Mixing it with Noble Hoplites, it might not be as bad of a decision. Oathsworn General. Nice. But this is what I mean. It's too sporadic. The Celtic Warriors coming in here. Spear Warriors, that's what you want here. Yep, look at that. Galatians doing this, holding them up so they can get around. This is what I mean. This is going to open it up. And if you had a few more Averni that could have just done this, this could have been a real danger zone. Especially as it looks like the defenders have managed to contain this breach that looked on the void of breaking. You can kind of see where the high water mark was. Good job, Agimas. There. Good backfire into those Illyrian nobles. But they can see a few units of Pontus. Ooh. Some units they can see Agimas coming in. This Legionnaire is going to give a lot of the enemies a lot of trouble. Dacian that's probably low on ammo is dropping down now. Naked's going, and before they have a chance to move, that's good. That was a good play with the Pontics there. Nice awareness on his units, knowing it's about to break and getting it in time. Looks like he's gonna... yeah. Honestly, what I would do with maybe one of these units of Pontics, kind of rotate them this way and start hitting the rear like that. These Legionnaires dropping, I mean, they're 209 kills right now. What are these at 226? God. Oathsworn General still going. Can you unexhaust yourself? Ooh, nice shots coming in. I will say this. Did you second wind? Okay, that's other side unit. I was like, damn, did he just second win the axe, the Illyrian instead of him? It's like, no, it's the Axe Warrior. Maybe target this. I don't know if he is, but that's what I would target with the artillery. Not that Noble Spear. That's 2 healthy unit of Gimas that you can tear right into. I'm just looking at this here. That's... that's 12 units of Javs on the defenders. 4 for Pontus, 8 for Pergamon. Ugh, that actually hurts me. But from what I can see, they're doing well with it. Where are you firing? Yeah. At this point, if you're not coming in, yeah, you gotta go around. Well, I'll be honest with you, at this point, I would actually say it's over for the attackers. I think they're gonna continue to push down this corridor. Sadly, I think they can be contained well enough that they're not gonna pass too far. I imagine if the worst case scenario, the high water mark's gonna get to about here. With the pushing, almost like to that area where you can kind of already see some dead. But I think if this is crushed without enough pressure, defenders can come around. If I was a defender, what I would do, put pressure right here. Go down this line. Re-put the pressure here. Or at least make your presence known like this to keep a hoplite unit or 2 away. Oh, are they getting back up? Interesting. Alright, the Legionnaires in. I mean, they're fighting a Noble Sword. They're not going to win that fight, despite everything. Oathsworn getting shot in the back. 173 kills. Noble's still going. 34 kills with, it's an Eastern Slinger unit. You know what it could be. Those slingers. Yeah, they're going to have to rotate here. Nice play with the Galatian swords getting around like that. Forcing more units to rotate. Be honest, I think the second this unit commits, you need to move in with these 2 units, or else you're just wasting time on that. Anything too crazy play-wise? Let's see. No, pretty standard. Still a good number of Legionnaires left. 4 here. Then with adding in a few additional Marines, that could still be dangerous for them. Oh, I did not think they would do that. Are they actually just opening this up so they can get the Rails fire? I think it's not necessary, and I think it's a pointless risk. Because if they had Legionnaires ready to go, 2 Legionnaires to get in here, if they would have pushed with these units here, like this and like this, oh, you can do some real damage to that front of units. I mean, those Marines are doing it. Get the rest of the units in like that. Hold this line off. And then plug into this hard while the Galatians go in like this. That would be your biggest chance right now. But I don't know what RDI is doing. They're standing back. Galatia needs to get in. This is the moment to push, in my opinion. To break through, but I think it's too late now. They've lost their moment. They're going to allow the enemies to just reinforce the gaps they opened up, and they're not really going to be able to get anywhere now. That noble horse just suicided himself. Took a fight. I mean, I think he killed the Pontic general. Not yet, but I think he will. That general died. I can't imagine with that friendly fire. Yep, general dead. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll call it here. I think the biggest mistake, honestly, I thought it was going to be the Uverni not pushing hard enough on the flank. No, it's not capitalizing on the gap that they made here, the end, which would have given them a big point of breakout. Now, at that point, it is a little late in the battle. It is starting to tilt to that favor. But you would have done a lot of damage bringing those Galatian Legionnaires in, crushing into it. You probably would have broken about 2 to 3 units and gotten a good breakout. Allowed you to expand it, force the enemies either to retreat or take a far less secure defense. A far less angle-wise defense, but 203 kills and still firing. That's crazy. But I can't imagine anything that the attackers can do that can win the game at this point. And it's the same thing that happens with a lot of attackers. People tend to be a bit less willing to take a risk. See, look, the Legionnaires are going in now. Why? It's pointless to go in now. Well, I mean, it's not pointless to go in. It's your chance to go in. But you had far better opportunity, and he's still only doing 2. What are you protecting yourself from? But an enemy sally out? At this point, these slingers are worthless. I mean, a lot of these Syrians are already out of ammo or low on ammo, so nothing to protect. Get in there. Get in there and push. It's the best chance you have of breaking through, but no. Their best chance was already gone about 3 minutes ago. Pity. That really is a pity. Because that could have been a big moment for the attackers right there. Really brutal moment that probably, if it wouldn't have won, would have definitely scared the defenders enough that they could have made a mistake and lost a lot more. Yeah, now they're facing deeper and deeper. They're still not getting involved. Dude, you need to get involved on these Legionnaires. Hit here with a unit, rotate behind with another unit, do some damage to help your boys out. Honestly, I think Galatia did a good job. It's just this part that's kind of irritated me. Maybe it's because I tend to be very aggressive as an attacker and defender. But why? Why are you only bringing them in now? Yeah. It's over, so we might as well get some nice shots, right? Javelins coming in from all angles, which is interesting. Archers were trying to get a little flank here. Yeah, they're rotating out. They're starting to sweep, yep. What should happen is, if I was an attacker, second this breaks through, yep, start pushing. Just start pushing, start rotating into here, into here. Just start tearing it apart is what I would do. This unit of archers needs to go first. Nice side fire into those legionnaires. Noble hoplites still holding, doing their job well. Yep, this side's continuing to break down there. Honestly, get into here and get into here. Break those guys. You break those guys, then you can rotate these guys around here and just completely isolate those remaining legionnaires, to be honest. No need to fight them just fully in the front like you're doing. But at this point, it's like, hey, we have the win. Why not? No need to think. Yep, there you go. Thraeus coming in. That's exactly what you want. Yep, just broke that corner. In. Pontus doing what they always do, rotating well. Yep, it's over. Honestly, I really like the plays from Pontus and from Uchiha. I just love a Falxman build. They're always fun. BX here. He did a very good job on his own side. I think Galatia did well. Don't get me wrong, all the bitching at the end. Galatia did well. I think they lost the moment they could have won the game as well, though. Which doesn't make them mutually exclusive. I mean, there's a bunch of games that I've lost off of that same instance, or by being too aggressive and not having enough when I could have made a move later down the line. Hindsight's 20/20, and looking at it from a bird's eye view, it's a lot easier to see than in the fight, especially later on in the fight when you're just worried about your men, trying to keep the fight contained, stuff like that. But let's start off here with Pergamon. Our BX boy has 163 on that general Gema. Let's see, 151, 124, 110. 224, 153. Good kills on a lot of them. Galatians here, 148, 125, 175, 157. I mean, this army, Pergamon positioned himself perfectly to take advantage of 8 Agema spears. I mean, he was fighting in a gap where he can throw Galatian swords in and then Javi through them. They still got good kills themselves, 148, that's 148, 125, and 75. Even that 57. Singer-wise, 109, 148. Yeah. And that was all flank shots. It's typical to expect out of those slingers, even on flank shots, with how armored they were. But we have Gaety here. Dacian Heavy Bowman, 101, 218, 161, 134. Then we get into the Falxes, 179, 115, 123. Some good kills there, a lot of flanking. Some more average kills when they started to get into the heavier stuff. Then we have the Axe Warriors, 221, 132. Then the Noble Swords, 241, 269. Then finally the Spear, 16 kills, tying the army together. That's right, Mr. Uchiha. Uchiha Dono. Pontus here has 145 kills with that Pontic Royal Cav. I think it did an excellent job there. Really impressed with just keeping them off balance with that, as well as with the infantry that was sent out. Range-wise, nothing too crazy. Celtic Warriors, 200 kills, 171, 113, 130. I mean, 113 is the lowest. It's impressive for a Celtic Warrior. 267 on that Mercenary Naked Sword. Very impressive itself. Pontic Swordsman, 134. We got 108. Then Thraeus, 105, 154, 165. Nice kills overall. Then we get on to the attackers. Mars here is Galatia. Let's see. Archers here, 139, 169, and 153 for those Syrians. 121 for that Galatian Legionnaire. 237 and 213 for the remaining two. That did well. The rest still having a good number, or one of them still having a good number left and still healthy. Galatian Swords, 166. That's about it. Levy Freeman, 2 kills, yeah. I mean, you saw where they got jumped in. That was a very bad spot for them. Just happens sometimes. RDI with Zulu here. 69 kills on that general. Nice. But 118, 125, 174, and 259 for those nobles. Those Marines, 122, 165, 119, 137, and 180. Celtics, 164. Nothing too impressive on those slingers. Lice here with a Verney, 173 on that Oathsworn Gen. That was... Those hunters got hurt bad. That's sad to see. Chosen Spearman, 135 kills. Chosen Swordsman, 110. We got 133 here, 107, 69 again. Nothing too impressive on the Celtics or on that Spear Warrior. But with that, that is the end. As always, where did you think the battle turned in the defender's favor? Where would have been the biggest moment of opportunity, in your opinion, that would have turned it around? But with that, we are good to go. You all have a wonderful day. I'll be signing off now. Bye for now.